So, Macklemore just dropped a song called White Privilege, and a lot of people have some stuff to say about it, surprisingly. Personally, I don't really care for Macklemore. I don't like nor dislike him. I'm just kind of indifferent. Like, he has no impact on my life whatsoever. But since he is talking about white privilege and that kind of has a little bit of an effect on me, like maybe that much, I'm gonna talk about it. So in this damn near 9-minute long song, Macklemore is trying to, or he is acknowledging his white privilege, and he's trying to encourage his white counterparts to do the same. And a lot of people are mad about it. Moving on. When I first heard this song, I was like, okay, Macklemore's trying to be woke and trying to call out the people who appropriate black culture, specifically hip-hop. But then I was like, he's about to get hella attention for stuff black people been doing forever. But then I was like, yes, this is how my brain works. Then I was like, well, he is famous and white, so of course he's gonna get credit for it. But then I was like, wait a minute. J. Cole did the exact same thing in Fire Squad, and not only did he call out white people who appropriate black culture, he called out Macklemore. So then I couldn't help but wonder if Macklemore did this so his name wouldn't be put into the category of other white celebrities who do appropriate black culture, such as Iggy Azalea's and Miley Cyrus. But in the song, Macklemore is actually talking to himself, for those of you who couldn't tell. And that is something that I did like about the song, because there's still so many white people who not only don't even recognize their privilege, but they don't even acknowledge that racism still exists. And what I've learned or realized over the years is that one of the main reasons why a lot of white people don't want to acknowledge their privilege or even acknowledge that racism still exists is because they feel like if they own up to it, then they have to take responsibility for like slavery and the things that have happened in the past. And that's not what we're saying. Like, there's no living person who's responsible for slavery. Like, I'm not gonna go to my neighbor and be like, you owned my great 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 grandma. Like, it doesn't work like that. What we're saying is you still reap the benefits the same way we still wear the scars, and the fact that you don't want to acknowledge it is what keeps it alive and well, not us complaining about it or bringing it up. Because guess what? If we stop complaining and talking about racism and police brutality, it's still gonna exist. So when reading some of the comments and the feedback on this song, a lot of people were basically saying that he's just trying to seek approval from the black community and that he's trying too hard. If he is trying to seek approval from the black community, we appreciate that because you look up to us. And if you do think he's trying too hard, then maybe just a little bit, it could be because he feels like his fellow white celebrities aren't trying hard enough. Personally, I think it's kind of silly to say that someone is trying too hard when it comes to issues of, I don't know, justice and equality. Like, literally, the repercussion of white people and elitists not trying hard enough is a bunch of us being slaughtered and no one caring. Well, other than us, obviously. But, let me be clear about something. He should not be praised for this song. Macklemore nor any white person should ever be praised for acknowledging that police brutality and racism is wrong. That's like applauding someone for being a decent human being. Like, what is it about this society that loves mediocrity when it comes to white people? Isn't that how he got the Grammy over Kendrick Lamar anyway? I'm sorry, I'm over it. No, I'm not. I'm not over it. But I would not be Jasmine if I did not question this. The fact that he dropped this song as a single from his upcoming album as opposed to any other song that is probably not about any of this, I can't help but wonder if he's using the publicity and the attention that the Black Lives Matter movement gets and the increase of dialogue about race tensions in the news and in the media to help push his album sales. It's really not a crazy thought. But if that is the case, if he's doing it for his own personal benefit, I mean, no one would know except for him until, of course, shit hits the fan and he's nowhere to be found. But, I mean, I could at least appreciate, not applaud, but I am happy that he is opening up the conversation to those who felt like this didn't apply to them because they are white. But sometimes I feel like we get so caught up in our own issues, and by our issues I mean issues that are almost, not completely, but almost exclusive to black people, our culture, all of that, that we can't even fathom the idea of an outside person who can't empathize with us to truly care. And that's not something to be proud of or something to encourage other black people or people of color to do. But anyways, just so many black people have so much to say about this song, and it's not that they shouldn't. I mean, obviously we should be able to put in our 2 cents about this song, but I just want to make sure black people can tell that this song isn't really for us. It's about us, but it's not for us. It's not FUBU. It really is for white people, and I genuinely believe that the only way, well, I won't say the only way, but one of the only ways for white people to truly be able to grasp concepts like these, such as racism, privilege, appropriation, is to hear it from another white person. All in all, I don't really have a problem with this song. I could really care less. I mean, I'm probably not gonna listen to it again in my life. But yeah, share your guys' thoughts. Let me know if you think Macklemore is just trying to, you know, get attention for this, or if he's being genuine, this, that, and the third. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.